For centuries, Earth was a distant backwater in the galactic archives, a blue dot, rich in biodiversity, but primitive in politics and warfare. The Galactic Command had scanned it, tagged it, and forgotten it, until the humans launched the Dauntless. Captain Threx of the Varn Dominion remembered the first reports, a vessel constructed entirely by humans, defying centuries of engineering doctrine. It was bulky, asymmetrical, ugly even. But it moved like a ghost and hit like a god. The command dismissed the ship as an anomaly, a fluke of ambition. Threx, however, had read deeper. They had ignored his warnings. Now in the heart of the Zarion expanse, Earth's trap was closing. The Galactic Command Fleet, 12 dreadnoughts strong, hovered in formation. Dozens of species united under one banner, convinced of their superiority. They had come to teach humanity a lesson in obedience, to remind them of the galactic order. But the space around them was too quiet. "Scan anomalies?" asked Admiral Selvar, her tentacled limbs twitching slightly as she gazed at the tactical hologram. "Nothing." "Yet," replied her tactical officer. "Weight gravitic distortions detected. Multiple signatures. They're everywhere." In seconds, reality warped. From rifts in space-time, Earth's warfleet emerged. Sleek, angular vessels, powered by dark matter drives, reverse-engineered from alien wreckage Earth, had salvaged in secret. The Valkyrie, Leviathan Nemesis, and at the center the Dauntless, now 10 times its original size and bristling with weapons alien science, could barely comprehend. Admiral Selvar paled. Impossible. They should not possess this level of fire, came a voice, clear and human, through the open channels. Captain Rhea Morgan, commanding the Dauntless, smiled coldly from her bridge. They didn't listen. Let's show them the cost of arrogance. Earth's fleet didn't fire conventional weapons. They used gravitic shear lances that tore ships in half without explosions. Pulse bombs that phased through shields. Nanite clouds that disabled power cores before the enemy even noticed. The first galactic dreadnought didn't explode. It simply vanished, its atoms spread across a cubic light-year. The second collapsed inward, as if swallowed by a black hole, though sensors showed no such presence. On the Galactic Command Bridge, chaos erupted. Communications failed. Sensor data returned impossible readings. Their fleet was being dismantled, not in minutes, but in seconds. Captain Threx, watching from his distant patrol ship, activated his recorder. "I told them," he whispered bitterly. "I told them humanity was watching. Learning. Preparing." He had witnessed Earth's rise firsthand. From their first FT-L jump to their audacious reclaiming of Martian ruins, humanity had never followed the rules. Where the galactic species built from consensus and safety protocols, humans experimented with madness and succeeded. "Status?" Admiral Selvar cried out, her voice cracking. "What's left?" Her officers stared blankly. 5 ships. Out of 12. They've surrounded us. No hyperspace exit. No reinforcements. They knew exactly how we'd enter. This was a trap. On board the Dauntless, Captain Morgan opened a secure channel. "To the surviving members of Galactic Command," she said calmly. "Repeatedly, you thought Earth was bluffing, that we were primitive. Dangerous, yes, but manageable." She leaned forward. "You watched us burn and bleed in our own wars. You studied our rage, our inventions, and our recklessness, and you still underestimated us. You thought we'd bow." Behind her, Earth's banner waved proudly: blue oceans, green continents, and a lion's head beneath the words, "Audax et fortis, bold and brave. We are not your servants. We are not your experiment. You came to break us. Instead, we broke your fleet." A long silence. "Then, what do you want?" asked Selvar, her voice now small. Desperate. Morgan smiled. I want you to remember. I want every species in the galaxy to understand that Earth isn't a child of the stars, it is their reckoning. We will retreat, Selvar offered, almost pleading. You have made your point. Oh no, Morgan replied. You don't get to retreat. You get to surrender. And then you get to sign the Accord of Soul, where Earth becomes a founding authority, not a vassal state. You get to pay reparations. You get to follow our rules now. Threx, still recording, couldn't help but mutter, they flipped the board. Earth hadn't just outgunned the Galactic Command. They had outplayed them. Morgan's final words echoed across the fleet's remains. Tell your people, Earth never wanted war, but we're better at it than you ever imagined. Now kneel or be erased. As the shattered remnants of the Galactic Fleet began broadcasting surrender codes, one thing became abundantly clear. Earth hadn't merely caught up. It had taken control.